Right, so this is one of the first solo missions that any of our team has done. I am nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if it's gonna be any good being a solo mission, but I shall try my hardest. So this is the Tiviot tunnel. I'm sure I'll go over all the history facts in voiceover. Originally opened in 1865, the Tiviot tunnel formed part of the Stockport, Timperley and Altrincham Junction Railway. During the 1880s, it was taken over by the Cheshire Lines Committee. I can't say as I'm enjoying this lack of height. I already feel like I've developed scoliosis. And it's starting to smell like an old building. Not because of all mould on the ceiling. It's getting any bigger, Jesus. Oh, yes, I see what I came for in the distance. Looks like someone was smart and brought gloves. Could do with a pair of them, miss then. Looks like someone was living in here and all. Interestingly, the line was not subject to the railway groupings of 1923. They remained under their own management until the nationalisation of British Railways in 1948. So the story with this is it were damaged when they were building the motorway, which is now the M60. I will go over it in voiceover, I'm sure of it. Someone will. But because of that, and because there's stuff on top of it, they had to keep it structurally sound. Hence why we end up with these absolutely amazing feats of engineering. Look at this. I've never seen alt like it in a tunnel. That's fascinating. Wow. Look at this then. In 1980, while constructing the M63 motorway, now the M60 Manchester Ring Road, the tunnel was damaged and, as a result, was temporarily closed. Oh, someone's left a tripod or something. There's a leg missing. It's like a dual pod now. Bipod, not a tripod. This is absolutely fantastic. I am flabbergasted. I'm beyond words. Genuinely. I need to bring more at the team here. It's obviously longer than I thought. Because that, you can't see, but that says number 8. There we go. And that said number 9. That's either metres or like hundreds of metres or hundreds of yards. And thinking about it, it is a long tunnel. So they've only dug this out, 'cause this must be the only damaged bit. I'm guessing they're old like signal poles or something, or wire poles. This is the bit that they're holding up that they got damaged when they built the motorway. And the rest of it must be filled in. I don't know if I fancy walking 700 metres at crouch height, but I'll do my best for you. Oh, padlock, I wonder what that holding up. Settee! 1, how have they got a settee in here? And 2, why? It's not like it's near entrance. That's been well and truly dumped. I don't know if other end's open. I don't know how far it's... Oh, that is a mission. There's like hanging things there. Guessing that was for wires again. No idea what that's about. We're getting close at the top, but I can see a fence. That is the other side. Look at this. We're definitely going to have to do a revisit to this site, 100%. I don't actually know where this comes out, by the way. It'll be interesting to find this end of it, this pole, because it's new to me. I ain't done that much research on it. I'm not the railway expert. We've all got our expertise, but this is just something I couldn't say no to. Because, I mean, well, you saw the structure. Of course it's something I had to see. Now what is going on here though? So that's a bridge. Yeah, that's a bridge. So I'm guessing that's main road above us. Because it does go quite wide for quite a long time and stays low. And this takes us to the other side of that bridge. So that is a bridge. And then it goes to another concrete extension of the bridge. And here we are at the other end. Now, this, I believe, would have been where Tiviot station was. I'll have to double check the facts, but I'm pretty sure it were about here. And these are remains of... what were it again? Tiviot Station, there we go. Cheshire Lines. Cheshire Lines, he says. So I've returned at some point at daylight with the railway expert. D is here. Because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing when it comes to this.
It's nice to see that the coping stones are actually made of concrete. That surprises me.
What are they?
The coping stones of this.
Is that on edge of platform?
Yeah, the platform edges.
Oh yeah.
So that to me says it was probably made. These were probably replaced like early 70s maybe. I haven't done any research though, so I don't know. I think by the looks of it, we'll have to look at the old maps, but by the looks of it, it looks like they were island platforms, right, with canopies.
Services started being withdrawn between 1964 and 1966, with Tiviot Station eventually being closed on the 2nd of January 1967. Was it a busy line?
I think so, yeah. There's actually something down here, which I don't know what it is.
Maybe for cabling or points or something, isn't it?
I don't know, because it's circular.
Oh, yeah, it's like a concrete thing, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll definitely have to have a look at the old map then and see what that could be.
Bear with. Turns out this is a way of securing rails that I've never seen, and even it stumped D, railway expert. So they're called railway or plateway, and basically tracks went like over that oil, and there were brackets to hold it in there on these round stone sleepers, basically. Now, this must have been off when station were built, because I've never heard of that. D's never heard of that.
No.
Not a clue.
And it surprises me, to be fair, considering that this line was open till like probably late 60s then, 'cause there's photos of diesel trains going through.
There's not really to see up here.
No, there's a couple of like signalling things there.
Is that for cables?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised there's actually a fully intact platform.
It is a massive station, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't see that terminating platform. I think that's buried under that mound of dirt.
Yeah. I mean, considering we've got to the end of the platform here.
Why do you think they've filled in like bonnet tracks?
Well, I think that this mound up here, the back, just behind the fence, I think that's all earth from the motorway that they pushed back.
Oh, aye, that's where they dug it out, because it is deep.
Yeah, that'll be my guess.
You can see where they've where all flags are lifted up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's some further back as well.
There's no there, is there? It's just a mound of shit. Down here, let's see if we can get to the top of this big buttress thing. Halfway up bridge there. Excellent cycle lane, this. Smooth as butter. You can see where it would have carried on that way, but it's all buried, and then over there it's demolished. So there's no evidence of it past here. But it would have been a lot bigger. There'd have been canopies, there'd have been another platform on this side at track, and a terminating platform somewhere under that big pile of rubble. I'm probably way off mark, but I've got a theory that that's like an old wooden brake shoe from something from ages ago, because there's another one here, and you can see where they've worn, where it's lighter, and then them bits like there look like a mounting bracket on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm probably way off mark, and I'm like...
It does also look like there's been a fire here, so it could just be an old chair.
I suppose, but just the fact that there's an old bit of stone which is clearly from station and all.
Yeah. Mind you, there were a chapel here as well.
Yeah, I suppose.
It could be, if it's an old chapel, it could be an old wooden pew.
Oh, there we are. Pews. Look at that bad boy. Fucking DFS. Now, they demolished that bridge when they built the M63, which is now the M60 Manchester Ring Road.
And I have also just spotted a bit of interesting things down on the waterline, shoreline.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see that looks like a sleeper?
Beauty of that down there. Bottom of that buttress in river. And then just up where good station would have been down there was this old road. I'm assuming with station access.
I would assume so. I mean, it looks up there to the left and the right.
Down there is obviously where tracks would have been and stuff. There were a big station building here somewhere.
Yeah. So these look like old gate posts.
You'd think, I thought they're all station buildings, mate.
Oh, really?
I'm saying station access, probably.
Yeah, I would probably say so as well. Considering that there's no pavement.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this tunnel. I'm going to circle back now and have another bash at crawling through this. Cannot wait. Takeaway menu here. Back when it's definitely old, because that's back off when takeaways were reasonably priced. Jesus. £2 something for a fillet burger. I wish. And that's obviously some off at tunnel. I don't know if it's some. Yeah, it's for in here. Right. I don't get what all these flags are about. They look fairly new, but obviously not. As far as artifacts go, there ain't too much to see. It's just the sheer ginormity of that bracing and how they've somehow made it look architecturally impressive, because no one's going to see it. Also the thought, until forgotten photography came about and we have interests in history that most people can't see and don't know about, and it's a real shame. It's absolutely... I'm fangirling again. It's absolutely fascinating. Pretend I ain't just fallen over about 10 times. Should I get some photos? Let me just run up this hill and not fall over. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
The railway line did survive after the station closed though, being heavily used by coal traffic heading to the Fiddler's Ferry power station.
As much as I'd love to wander through these little gaps, and as fun as it is and as cool as I'm sure it looks, it's a whole lot of effort. So we're not doing that all the way around. I don't know why I stepped off there with a right step. Fuck, it's lethal in here! I'm sure that's why it's not a public footpath. Something to do with the fact that it ain't safe. Time to try and get up here now without falling over. Because this were just as slippy, if not slippier. Because I nearly decked it coming down here. Look at that. Even these first ones, just these little arches here, even these are nice.
Later on, in 1982, the closure was made permanent when the Woodhead line closed. The tracks were lifted in 1986.
An old sign or something there, I can't quite tell what it says. I can read Hull, but that's well buried in there. And with that, I bid you all farewell. I enjoyed this solo explore. We're definitely going to have to do a revisit though, with a few more members of the team, because they'll love it here.